Watson drops back to throw. We're in the 2-minute drill. Cole Holcomb! Well, if there's one thing I should be happy about is that we're not the Browns. And we're not 0-5 on the season as we get back for another part of the Madden 26 Steelers franchise. Metcalf is still out, and I think he's going to be out for about another week or so. We're 2-2, 8th in the AFC, just narrowly behind the Bills and the Chargers. We are also 3rd in our division because Baltimore and Cincinnati are 4-1. We now take on the Cleveland Browns at 0-5, and we have a film room prep cutscene to go through.
Film rooms are the forum where strategies are discussed and victories are born. Each person there has a voice and a chance to step forward with what they believe is the key to this week's game.
What are you seeing? Quarterback is the most important position in the game, and that isn't a strength of theirs. We can force them into bad choices. We need our safeties reading the progression. We don't need to worry about getting beat. Instead, we can capitalize on every mistake. Yeah, I love that. Do you agree on gambling on forcing their quarterback to turn it over? Agreed. Let's do it. Alright, let's get to it, Coach. I'll start working on the practices for the week and make sure we're good to go. So, play recognition and catching for defensive backs. Lovely. So we're going to be gambling on creating turnovers this week against the Browns. I don't even know who... Oh, we're not done. We need to talk strategy for this week's matchup. Focus is on their quarterback. We need to force mistakes and take advantage. I want you guys jumping routes. We need those turnovers to win. Get an interception with Juan Thornhill. I'm hunting for big plays. I got you, Coach. May even mess around and score us a touchdown. Well, yeah. If you get a pick 6, I'll be very happy. New goal will give up less than 200 passing yards. And we also have the mock draft outs. They have the Browns projected to have the 4th and 5th overall picks and taking quarterbacks with both. They have us taking Ruiz, slot receiver out of UCLA. And not a ton else happening. I kind of hope we end up having a later pick and going on a playoff run. That'd be a lot more fun to play. And we have Aaron Rodgers, who has been absolutely brutal. Maybe let's not do full pads. Yeah, we'll do half pads and simulate the training. And now with training out of the way, let's host the winless Cleveland Browns. And who is their quarterback? Let's take a look, shall we? Rodgers is not playing great, and he's feeling worse as the season goes on. So we need to turn it around somehow. And they still have Watson as their starter. Sanders getting closer in overall, and then Pickett's just the 3rd string. So we'll see. Maybe Sanders will end up finishing the year as quarterback 1 for the Browns. 3rd and 4 coming up as Cleveland drives early. Watson dropping back, scrambling, firing. Knocked down, incomplete. He could have ran. He could have thrown to the tight end. But he takes the shot, and it doesn't work. They do kick a field goal. And now we're driving, trying to answer, facing a 3rd and 7. Rodgers gonna slide it over to the right. Drops back, looks to throw. Guns it to Warren for the 1st down. And with the penalty from the defense, we line up on the 9-yard line, turning, handing it to Warren, bouncing back to the left, and he gets a couple. Run game hasn't been nearly as good as it was to open the season, so we're going to need some help dropping back. Just put your hands up, Austin! Yeah, it was kind of high and behind him, a little. He had to stop, but that was the place to stop. And now Rodgers scrambling, can't get the throw off as the big defensive tackle tracks him down. So now Boswell lines up, makes the field goal, and we have a tie game. Still 3-3. Watson drops back to throw. We're in the 2-minute drill. Cole Holcomb jumps the route and makes the big interception and gives us some prime field position with 1 minute and 11 seconds remaining in the first half. And after that gift, we drop back. We fire. Warren can't hang on. 2nd and 10 coming up, dropping back. Roman Wilson making the grab, and it's 3rd and 1 now. As we line up, ready to take a shot. Worst case, thinking we at least get the first to continue fighting, and that's exactly what happens. As we get it to Warren and we call a timeout. 1st and 10 coming up. Firing to Warren. Breaking contact, throws a stiff arm, gets out of bounds with a gain of 4. 2nd and 6 coming up. Rogers fires to Fryermuth, who can't hang on because his own teammates were in the way. Okay, so now we have a 3rd and 6 from the 35. Rogers, what was that? Aaron Rodgers. Absolutely missing it in the turf. Thankful. Boswell doinks the kick off the crossbar. And it's still a tied game. Not only that, Cleveland managed to score their own field goal from that. So now we're down 3. And we're dropping back to throw. Rodgers quickly. Too far inside. Had Austin for a big gain, maybe even a score. Well, Tomlin wants to go for it. I have no issue obliging. Rodgers drops back, getting it to Smith. Gets the first down. And now we're facing a 3rd and 1 in the red zone. Just in the red zone, but in the red zone. And now Rodgers turns, handing it to Johnson, the running back inside, and it's 4th and inches. This close. Oh yeah, this close, we're going for it. I don't know why we would do anything else. We're going to line up under center. We're going to give it to Warren, and we're going to... Okay, Wilson is wide open. Oh, now they fixed it. Rodgers drops back. Fires to Wilson, makes the grab through contact. Now, the slant was actually the right read and the one I was supposed to throw. But it worked out, and now Rodgers firing to Warren, who can't hang on. And now 2nd and 10, we're going to give it to him. Someone's hurt on the left side. That was not Sam Olive. Okay, well, so Sam Olive's hurt. That's lovely to hear. And now we're going to drop back, look to throw. What was that, Rodgers? Just not even close to Warren out of the backfield. And the struggles continue for this Pittsburgh offense. Thankfully, Boswell ties the game and makes it 6-6. 4th quarter, 3rd and 10 coming up. And Rodgers dropping back, looking to throw, firing it to Miller. On the in route, gets it down to the 18, uses the speed to get a nice run after the catch. And now, maybe we can finally find the end zone as Rodgers lines up under center, brings over Wilson, fakes it, hands it off to Warren. Oh wait, our center's hurt now too. Yeah, I see the wear and tear for Warren, right? I get it. What's up with our offensive linemen? What? What? Where are they? Why is Frazier playing? Okay, so what? Frazier's playing left guard now, and not center, and our center's getting absolutely beat up. So I don't like this. But now it's 3rd and 7. Rodgers dropping back, gets him off sides, getting it to Freiermuth, who drops it. So now we get a 3rd and 2. Or am I... No, yeah, we do get the 5 for that. So now we get a 3rd and 2. Gonna start in the gun, looking to run it inside, and just keep it simple. Keep the chains moving. Warren bounces around, gets that first. This has been very Pittsburgh Steelers football lately. Anyway, boring. Incredibly boring, incredibly low scoring. Rodgers guns it to Freiermuth for the score. And we finally find our way into the end zone. And now with the game on the line, at a score of 13-6, they're going to hand it off and only get 1. We're out here with the defense, just looking to end this game, honestly, and get out alive. Watson dropping back, firing to Judy on the slant. He gets the first of the 44. And now Watson lining up under center, drops back, looking to throw. Gonna scramble! Great job by Queen. Gets over there and breaks up the pass. 2nd and 10 coming up. Watson drops back. Quick throw to Judy. Dances around, gets the first. Watson under center. Handoff. I thought that was going to be a play action pass. Cole Holcomb there to make up for my mistake. As I fly forward and right on through to the quarterback. Watson drops back, looking to throw. Over the middle to Judy for 2. And they're running hurry up. 3rd and 8 coming up. Watson needs to have it. Play action fake. Gets sacked by Patrick Queen coming in on the blitz. And they're going to run hurry up one more time. Facing a 4th and 14. Watson dropping back. Fires. Knocked out. What a crash from the safety. And it's incomplete. It's a turnover on downs. And now it's time to ice the game and fix the step chart because I don't want Frazier moving away from center. Rodgers dropping back. Firing to Austin. Somehow that works. And he catches it. 2nd and 1 coming up. We're going to get a little creative here. Jet sweep to Wilson. He gets the first. And that's going to end it. We'll kneel the clock out and take our victory and get back above 500. So we get a big win. 13-6. Our offense continues to be brutal. Defense plays lights out. Offense has been brutal. We're trying to piece it together. You know, it was a lot better from Rodgers today. Let's see just how good it was. We did get a pick against Watson, and he only had 90 yards through the air. Rodgers, 23 of 34, 197, and a touchdown. On the ground, 19 carries, 65 yards for Warren, and a couple yards here and there for everyone else. Roman Wilson, 8 catches, 78 yards. Austin, 4 for 35. Warren, 4 for 29. Robert Woods, 2 for 10. Scotty Miller, 2 for 27. Pat Freiermuth, 2 for 13 and the touchdown. And Jonnu Smith had 4 as well. Defensively, Queen led the way with 7 total tackles. TFL for Highsmith and Queen. 2 sacks for Watt, a sack for Queen, and a pick from Cole Holcomb. And going back to the film room prep, let's see what the results are. Oh, we're at the podium in a press conference. Solid win. What do you say made it a success? A win is the ultimate success in this league, and our players did what was necessary to win it. All the credit goes to their determination. We improved to 3-2. Our offense is still brutal, but we're winning. And now we have a Thursday night primetime game on the road at the Cincinnati Bengals. Best offense in the league, scoring over 30 points per game, and the best passing attack. We are at the bottom of the league for everything offense except for rushing. We're 29th and the Bengals are 32nd. But our defense has been lights out, holding opponents to under 190 yards per game. Let's see if that can continue against the high-powered Bengals. And we're driving on offense because guess what? DK Metcalf is back and ready to go. We're going to give this to Warren inside on the RPO, and he gets it down to the 10 as this Thursday night AFC North clash continues. Now lining up under center, Rodgers turning, giving it to Warren. Chaos ensues. What? And he fumbled it. I'm going to go out on a limb and say he was down. Geno Stone, the free safety, apparently recovered it, but there's no way. No shot. Yeah, review that. And then get out of here. Just get out of here. He was down. Alright, we keep the ball. And we're facing a 2nd and goal from the 10. Rodgers. Play action fake. Nothing. Rodgers snapping, dropping back. Gonna get it to Metcalf. Only 3. Can't break the tackle, and so we need to settle for a field goal attempt early in this game. And Boswell lines up, drills the kick, and we have the opening lead. Rodgers in the gun, facing a 3rd and 10. Drops back, looking to throw, sets, fires to Metcalf for the first down. And now it's another 3rd down opportunity for Rodgers. Facing a lot of them this game. Drops back, looks to throw, gets it to Metcalf. First down, plenty more. He's down at the 1. Would have been a phenomenal catch and run and score. But instead, we line up. Okay, I really don't want to run this with Jonnu Smith. So we're just going to run it inside with Johnson, the rookie. Turning, handing off. Oh my goodness. Lining up under center again. This time going to attack through the air. Dropping back to throw. Rodgers. Jump pass to Freiermuth and he scores. Our defense continues to shut down the Cincinnati Bengals. And now we're facing a 3rd and 11, dropping back, looking to throw, firing to Metcalf, and that's going to be short. Never mind, that was a... What was I reading? Never mind, it's a 2nd and 9. I don't know why I thought it was 3rd and 11. Facing a 2nd and 9 on the 15. Rodgers dropping back. Gonna fire it to Freiermuth up the middle. Gets it to the 7, and we're facing a 3rd and 1. Gonna turn and hand it off to Warren right up the middle. Snap, turn, okay. That's nothing good. And they want us to go for it on 4th down. I'm calling my own play. I'm calling the flood. I'm gonna get Metcalf underneath, and I'm gonna get my first down. Drops, fires, too short, and it's turned over. We got a defensive touchdown, I think, because now we lead 17-0. And now dropping back, looking to throw. Rodgers slings it to Calvin Austin. Gets a nice gain and out of bounds. Aaron Rodgers, 16-21 for 183 yards and 1 score. Best game of the season. And we're not even done the first half. Rodgers takes the snap, drops back, fires deep to Austin. Smack down. Had to go for it. And now Rodgers drops back, fires. Metcalf makes the grab, goes down, and it's a 3rd and 2 coming up. Under a minute left in the half. We've got time, and we've got options. And Rodgers has the snap, and he's dropping back, and he's going to find Austin for the nice first down to the 33. And Rodgers is over 200 yards through the air with 2 timeouts and 34 seconds left. Under center, dropping back to throw. Going to get it to Robert Woods. Gets out of bounds at the 21. Rodgers dropping back, looking to throw, scrambling to Metcalf. Gets brought down after 5, and we're going to stop the clock. Rodgers snaps, dropping, hit as he throws. We had a little bit more time. I think we would have had a score to Calvin Austin. But now we drop back. We're going to fire to Robert Woods. Ball's incomplete. So unfortunately, while the drive stalls, we continue to show plenty of promise. And we line up for the kick, and I send it left into the stands. Overcorrected for the wind. Cincinnati drives down and scores to start the second half. We have a 2nd and 13. Yes, no, we have a 3rd and 6, but the thing said, okay, this happened earlier. I'm not crazy. 2nd and 13, apparently, but it's supposed to be 3rd and 6. Either way, we get a first to Metcalf, who just breaks a tackle, throws a stiff arm, throws another, and scores. That's why you go and get DK Metcalf. Because he just weight roomed that entire defense. Broke 1 tackle, broke 2. Threw a couple of nasty stiff arms on route to 6. Okay, the thing said it's a 3rd down opportunity. But the bug says 1st and 10. But on the left side next to Warren, it says 3rd and 7. So I actually just don't know what it is right now. We fired to Metcalf, incomplete, and now it's 4th and 7. So now I actually have no idea what's going on at all. And this happened early in the game, so I feel like a little better for not just being absolutely crazy. We line up with Boswell. We rifle the kick. We had the leg. We missed again. They recovered an onside kick? Are you serious? I don't know how they did it, but they did. But now they got a 4th and 1. And I'm just gonna assume they're gonna run this up the middle. Turning, handoff, bouncing, and has the first and spins me out of my cleats. Chase Brown with the big 4th down conversion. And they're trying to score and get some points. I can't believe they got the onside kick. But with 20 seconds left facing a 4th and 4, Burrow drops back. And he's going back to the end zone. Darius Slay's going to pick it off. Three the hard way. What's that trophy? Finished the game with at least 300 passing yards and no interceptions. So, Rodgers, best game of the season tonight. Through the air, 24-34, 306 yards, 2 scores. On the ground, Warren, 36 yards on 12 carries. Johnson, 44 yards on 9. Rodgers, 13 on 3. And Robert Woods had one that went backwards. Through the air, Metcalf, 15 catches, 193 yards. Welcome back to the lineup. And the beautiful touchdown for Army, 3 for 20 in the score. Calvin Austin, 3 for 58, 2 for 23 for Woods, and 1 for 12 for Warren. Defensively, Queen and Watt had 5 total tackles to lead the team, 2 TFLs for Queen, and a bunch of singles. We got a sack from Harmon and Highsmith, and we got a pick from Darius Slay and 1 from Patrick Queen. Dominant performance to honestly put us up a tier. Chris Boswell gets an upgrade despite missing 2 field goals. That's beautiful. Put that into power. What? He's just gonna get awareness. No, wait, what? I put this into power and he got an accuracy? We advance to Sunday Night Football, where we'll be hosting the 2-4 Green Bay Packers. Weekly awards Aaron Rodgers for his magnificent performance on the road in Thursday Night Football. Set a national scouting focus. This is going to have to be quarterback, because Rodgers is old. I don't know what our options are in free agency. They're probably not that good. And he also has an expiring contract. So now, weekly strategy. Yeah, you know what? Sure, custom. Why not? Metcalf had a phenomenal game returning from injury. And I'm going to hope he can keep it going, because we could use a lot of that. Sunday Night Football in Pittsburgh, and the Packers, with Jordan Love, are driving down the field on their opening drive, finding themselves 7 yards away from the end zone with the handoff. Josh Jacobs gets it to the 5. Love lines up in the gun this time, drops back, looking to throw. Thought he was gonna scramble, threw it away instead. So now 3rd and goal from the 5. Love lines up in the gun, dropping back to throw, fires over the middle, and in for the score is Golden. Wearing number 22 as a wide receiver is absolutely disgusting. And now we're driving, finding ourselves in the red zone as well, with a beautiful look to run it up the middle with Warren. Why does nobody block him? How does that only get us 2? 2nd and 8 coming up. Rodgers dropping back, looking to throw, firing to Freiermuth. Brought him a little too close to the line of scrimmage. And now 3rd and 3 coming up, 5 yards out, lining up in the gun. I think Austin and Warren are fantastic options. We fire. Calvin Austin makes the grab, and we answer. And the offense finally feels like it's deciding to work. Green Bay down by 7. 5 minutes left in the half, turning, handing it off to Jacobs on 4th and 1, and he gets a ton. 15 yards out from the end zone. Love in the gun, bringing his receiver over, sending him back. Gonna hand it off to Jacobs, who gets 1 on the 1st down carry. Did run somebody over, but it's about the results. And he just didn't get many yards. Love, quick throw on the RPO to Golden. I still hate a receiver wearing 22. I don't know why, but it does not look good. Does not look good at all. Love drops back to throw. Gonna scramble. Never mind, he's gonna check it down. Patrick Queen breaks it up with his shoulder, forcing the Packers to attempt the field goal instead of going for a 4th and 5. Kick is up and through, but we still lead 14-10. And now we get the chance to drive down with the 2-minute drill, getting it to Metcalf over the middle for the nice gain, 1st down and out of bounds. I don't want to leave him too much time, and we're 33 yards out. We'll see if we can catch him sleeping with the run play. Warren, nice stiff arm, and he gets picked up. Thankfully, he got carried forward for some more yards, and it's a 2nd and 3. But, wow. Rodgers dropping back to throw, going to get it to Warren out of the backfield, makes the grab and gets the 1st. Under a minute left for Rodgers, lines up, drops back looking to throw, throws a pick, no! Oh, Calvin Austin missed the tackle attempt. That's going to be a pick 6, isn't it? Are you serious? Come on, Metcalf. Do the thing again. Do the thing again. Never mind. Nate Hobbs with the pick 6. Absolutely forced it. Shouldn't have, and now we're losing, and now our offense is stalling again. Thankfully, it looks like both sides are stalling as we reach the 4th quarter with no points in the 3rd. We're still down 3. So Rodgers takes the snap and drops back. Yeah, that was a panic throw. Boswell drilled a ridiculous field goal. So now we're tied. with 3 minutes left in the game. Going to give it to Warren inside. Defender breaks off and brings him down after 2. Rodgers in the gun, drops back, fires to Metcalf, big gain, and he's in. Back-to-back weeks with DK Metcalf getting huge scores. And we take the lead. And now with 2:21 left in the game, Jordan Love and the Packers look to try and answer. And he's going to throw it quickly. Porter breaks through the tackle and buries him for a loss. Or breaks through the block to make the tackle for a loss. 2nd and 11. Under 2 minutes left. Love drops back. Fires. Ramsey tries to get a hand on it. Ball's incomplete. Love drops back looking to throw. Gets that first down and plenty more. Ramsey's able to make the tackle and they use a timeout. Love hands it off to Jacobs, who has a huge gain and has a huge score. Brutal tackling from the safeties. And Josh Jacobs just walks it in. All right, a minute 37. Rodgers has time to answer. Drops back. Smacked down at the line of scrimmage by Rashawn Gary. Rodgers lines up. Nice play action fake. Gonna get it to Calvin Austin for the first down. 2 touchdowns, 1 pick on the day for Rodgers, 227 yards as well. Really seems to have turned a corner in recent weeks. And DK Metcalf has come back, so I actually fully see why. Quick throw, high throw, Calvin Austin with another first down. We'll let the time continue to roll. I don't need to call a timeout yet. We've got plenty of time to work with. And we're 47 yards away. Rodgers, play action, fake. Gonna fire to Robert Woods for the first down. And now Green Bay is gonna use their timeouts. We might have Metcalf over the middle here. As we drop back looking to throw. Firing to Roman Wilson. Gets the first down to the 14. Rodgers lines up under center and drops back looking to throw, and we get sacked. Lining up in the gun, and this might be a mistake going for the touchdown, but I want to see it. Roman Wilson. Down, timeout, timeout. We get it. All right, let's note to self, don't do that ever again. That was actually just awful. But Boswell lines up, drills the walk-off winner. Through the air. Aaron Rodgers, 21 of 28, 289 yards, 2 scores, 1 pick. Warren, 69 yards on the ground, and Johnson only had 1 carry. Interesting. Austin, 5 for 57 and a score. DK Metcalf, 5 for 109 and a score. 4 catches from Freiermuth for 30 yards, 2 for 30 for Wilson, 2 for 42 for Woods, 2 for 15 for Warren, and 1 for 6 for Jonnu Smith. Defensively, leading tackler was TJ Watt with 9, 2 TFLs for Hayward, a single for Queen and Porter, 2 sacks for Hayward, 2 sacks for Watt, a sack and a half for Highsmith, and half a sack for Harmon, and a pick from Darius Slay. So after stacking back-to-back dominant performances from Aaron Rodgers, we find ourselves 5-2, still 3rd in our division, but we have the head-to-head win over Cincinnati, and we haven't played Baltimore yet. New England's 7-1 and leading the conference, which is insane to think about. There have been a number of trades, including Chubb leaving the Texans to join the Bears, Jimmy Ward leaving the Texans to join the Bills, and Jonathan Jones on the trade block. So I'm going to look into some trades because today is deadline day, I believe. I believe it got pushed back. Yes, it did. So with the trade deadline being this week, I'm going to look into some trades and see if we can add some pieces to make a bit of a run, because we have Aaron Rodgers for this year, and it could be this year and that's it. Sure, the individual performances aren't quite there, but as a team, we're gelling. We are working very well together, and we're just getting the job done. We sit at 5-7, just behind the Bengals because they have 1 extra win. We have the head-to-head. Again, we haven't played Baltimore yet this season. I think we can have a great push at winning the division, possibly even the conference. That's going to be hard because New England has the head-to-head win. But nonetheless, it's been a fun ride so far. We're not done yet. Rodgers is turning a corner with us. And the players love Tomlin. Let's get some more guys in the locker room and see if we can build and arm ourselves for this Super Bowl race.